Denmark, outside of the castle, two guards are on duty. These guards are named Fernando and Marcellus. While on duty, they notice something strange and get Horatio to come stand with them when something appears.
Boo!
When the ghost appears, Horatio tries to speak to the ghost.
Are you real? Are you a ghost?
The ghost disappears, and Horatio then goes to tell Hamlet that he thinks he saw his dead father's ghost. It is now the morning, and now King Claudius is addressing his court.
So even though I mourn my brother, I have married his widow and taken his crown. But I promise, guys, that's for the best.
So, can I go back to France, King Claudius?
Of course you can. Can I go back to school, uncle/stepdad?
No. You can stay and get rid of the mourning clothes. You need to get over your father's death and accept your uncle as your dad now.
Oh, how I want to die. I wish I could kill myself, but I can't go against God. I miss my father so much, and because my mother is a whore, she married my uncle like a month after my father went into the ground.
Yo, Hamlet, I saw your dead father's ghost, and I just thought I should tell you.
My father? I need to see this with my own two eyes.
Meanwhile, in the castle, we see Laertes and Ophelia talking before Laertes leaves for France.
Ophelia, Hamlet is not good for you and only trying to steal your virtue, and he'll never marry you. But I love him. But since you won't leave me alone, I agree. I'll stop falling in love with Hamlet.
Before Laertes leaves for France, Polonius, their father, comes in and gives fatherly advice before interrogating Ophelia about what they talked about.
Ophelia, stay away from Hamlet. He's no good.
But Daddy, I love him. But fine, I'll stay away.
Later that night, we turn to Hamlet, Marcellus, and Horatio outside the castle, and they mock Claudius until the ghost suddenly appears.
Dad? Is that you? Oh, okay. I guess I'll follow you then.
Your uncle, my brother, murdered me with poison and turned your mother's grief into lust so she would get with him to get revenge.
Hamlet then comes back from his talk with the ghost. He makes Marcellus and Horatio swear not to spill anything they saw that night.
Act 2.
When we come back the next morning, we see Polonius telling a servant to spy on his son in France, while Ophelia bursts in looking upset.
Daddy, Hamlet went mad. He burst into my room, grabbed me, said nothing, and then walked out.
He's gone mad with love, Ophelia. I have to see the king.
Before Polonius speaks with the king, we see him and the queen welcome Rosencrantz and Guildenstern, and how they need to cheer up Hamlet and find out why he's acting so erratic and melancholy.
The ambassadors are here, King Claudius, with news from Norway.
The ambassadors tell the king that the king of Norway has told his nephew to attack Poland instead of Denmark, but they want to cross through Denmark to get to Poland, which the king agrees to and then dismisses them.
King Claudius, I have discovered why Hamlet has gone mad. He is lovesick with Ophelia. Look, I have proof. Look at these love letters he sent to her.
The king, queen, and Polonius then come up with a plan to have Ophelia run into Hamlet, while the king and Claudia and Polonius hide behind a tapestry when Hamlet suddenly appears and the queen and king leave so Polonius and Hamlet can talk. Polonius asks Hamlet if he knows who he is, to which Hamlet calls him a fishmonger, which only causes Polonius to truly think that Hamlet has gone mad. Polonius then leaves, even more determined to arrange the meeting between Hamlet and Ophelia.
Hamlet, what's up, man? We miss you.
I know my mother and uncle sent you.
Yeah, they wanted us to cheer you up. And we have good news. There's a theater group coming to the castle to perform.
You two can stay at the castle, but you can tell my mother and uncle that they have deceived me and that I'm only mad half of the time.
We then see Polonius announce the actors' arrival, to which Hamlet welcomes everyone and gets them to perform a speech for them, which they act out beautifully. And Hamlet then decides that they will act out the murder of Gog and Zalmo, and that they will add a speech that he will write himself.
I will make the actors act out my father's death and see if my uncle reacts. And then, if he does, I will know if the ghost was a demon or if it was telling the truth.
While Rosencrantz and Guildenstern report back to the king and queen, telling them about Hamlet's excitement that the actors are here, they agree that they will see the play tonight. Claudius then dismisses Rosencrantz and Guildenstern along with the queen, so that he and Polonius can spy on Ophelia and Hamlet.
To be or not to be? Should I live or die? Oh look, it's Ophelia. Hey Ophelia.
Hamlet, take your love letter and stuff back. They don't mean anything to me anymore.
I've never given you anything. I never loved you. I was only pretending to go away to a nunnery. I hate women. I want to end all marriages.
Oh, God, bring back his one sane mind. Please, God.
After Hamlet storms out, Claudius and Polonius appear from behind the tapestry and discuss Hamlet's madness, and if Hamlet doesn't get better, the king will send him off to England. Later that evening, after Hamlet lectures the players on how to act properly, He instructs Horatio to watch the king closely to see how he reacts. Before the play begins, Hamlet begins talking to Ophelia.
Can I sit beside you and put my head on your lap?
No, you can't, Hamlet. I thought you didn't love me, whore.
My intentions are honorable.
Once the play begins, we see a king and queen display their love, and when they go to sleep, a man pours poison into the king's ear and then seduces the queen. While the play is going on, Hamlet continues to flirt with Ophelia.
Stop this play. Horatio, this is proof we need to kill my father.
Hamlet, your mother wants you to see you in your room.
I will see her, but I will be mean. Rosencrantz and Guildenstern, I need you to go to England with Hamlet because he's out of control.
I'm gonna hide in the queen's room when she talks to Hamlet.
I pray to God to take away the grief. I can't kill him. He's praying. Psych, I wasn't praying. Mother, why do you want to talk to me?
You have offended your father with that play.
He's not my father. My father is dead. He's only my father because you're a whore and couldn't live without a man.
Help! We've gone mad!
I shall help you.
A rat! I'll stab you.
Hamlet, what's wrong with you? You have killed him.
Like your husband killed my father. Why would you marry him? Hamlet, why haven't you killed Claudius yet? I will, father, I promise.
Hamlet, who are you talking to?
The ghost. Can't you see it?
You're insane! You've gone mad!
I'm not mad, but I must go to England, and I will take Polonius' body.
Claudius, Hamlet's gone mad. He killed Polonius.
You could have killed me if I wasn't there. We need to ship him off to England. I need Rosencrantz and Guildenstern to find him.
Rosencrantz and Guildenstern set off to find Hamlet and try to find where he took Polonius' body.
Hamlet, bro, where is Polonius?
He hasn't been buried, you sponges. And if you really need, you can take me to Claudius. Hamlet, where is the body? It's under the stairs.
A bunch of guards set off to find the body, and the king dismisses Hamlet.
Rosencrantz and Guildenstern, when you go to England, I want Hamlet dead. He's going to be put to death.
On the plains of Denmark, Fortinbras orders his captain to go ask the king of Denmark for permission to travel through his land. And on the captain's way, he encounters Hamlet and Rosencrantz and Guildenstern. And the captain tells Hamlet about the conflict. He marvels at how bloody Fortinbras is, and he decides that he too shall be vengeful. Back in the castle, the queen and Horatio discuss Ophelia, who's going mad.
La 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 la, my father's dead. La 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 la, and it's gone mad. La 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 la.
Suddenly, there's a new person in the castle. Laertes has returned from France.
My father is dead. Who killed him? I'll kill them.
It wasn't Claudius.
Your father's murderer will be killed.
In another part of the castle, we see Horatio being delivered a letter by his sailor who tells him that Hamlet has been captured by pirates, that he needs to see the king and queen because he has a message for them. While Horatio talks to the sailors, Claudius and Laertes talk about Polonius' death and how he can't kill Hamlet because the people and the queen love him. When the messenger comes in, Laertes is pleased that Hamlet is coming back so he can get revenge on him.
If you kill Hamlet, it will be better for me. So why don't you poison the tip of your sword and ask him to duel? And in case he wins, poison the cup too.
Gertrude then comes in with news about Ophelia.
She is dead. Ophelia has killed herself by drowning.
We then see two gravediggers talking about Ophelia and asking if she should be buried in the Christian way if she killed herself, when Horatio and Hamlet come in and ask the gravediggers who was being buried. They go back and forth until the gravedigger tells them that it's a woman.
Whose skull is this?
It's the king's jester.
I knew him.
Suddenly, the people for Ophelia's funeral start coming in, and Horatio and Hamlet hide when Laertes jumps in Ophelia's grave. Hamlet learns that she is dead and jumps out of hiding and declares his love for her. The next day, Horatio and Hamlet are discussing how Hamlet plotted to overcome the king's plan to kill him, and that Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are now the ones that will be executed as soon as they arrive in England, and that he has no sympathy for them, but he feels sorry for Laertes when someone comes in and tells Hamlet about his duel. Hamlet and Laertes then duel, and Hamlet ends up getting Laertes' poisoned sword and nicks him with the poison. For Hamlet's victory, the queen drinks from the poisoned cup, and both Laertes and the queen die. In his madness, Hamlet then kills the king with the poisoned sword and the poisoned wine. Suddenly, Fortinbras' army bursts in and takes over the castle.
I am dying too, Horatio. I was nicked with the poisoned sword, but you must live to tell my story. I wish Fortinbras to be king.
Fortinbras then sits on the throne and declares that Hamlet be buried and carried out like a soldier, and he is crowned the king of Denmark.